Desmond Farm, Pantabangan. You'll see the sun is rising up there, and it's so very beautiful and amazing to see the sunrise. Sun rising up from this horizon. While around us here are mountains, hills, and valleys, as you can see here, up and down over there. Okay? So I'm just talking just a while ago about how God, the God of creation, the supplier of everything, can provide for you and for me. Now, I just want to talk about this creation of God. One of the great creations were trees. You can see trees up there and down there, big trees, lower part of this. As you can see, like the sunrise that is coming up hill, rising on that horizon. God also made trees for us to know that God is always doing. I'm doing the vlog, bruh, sister. Why? So here you see this one example of a tree. As you can tell, this is the nearer tree that I can see here around me. God said in Isaiah 65:22, they shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For us the day of tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the of their hands. This is Isaiah 65, verse 22 for you to remember. Here we have, when I was a small girl, yeah, I'm old enough, I used to climb trees like, especially in our place, we have guavas and star apple. Or we call it in Filipino, kaimito. Yeah. And it is very inspiring to climb these trees because you can just pick up a ripened fruit. And how I love to climb the trees, especially after the afternoon downpour, and you can see that there are ripe kaimito or star apple or guavas all around. And you can hear the Maya sing, "Oh, they are ripe. Come." I would I would hum a tune and then up on the branch, then pick on the yellow green fruit of the guavas. You see, that's my life when I was a young girl. Like the druids of old, how I admired the majestic beauty of wide spreading trees, from the small guava trees to kaimitos to apple and jackfruit and many others. Here you can see in the book of Proverbs, Solomon uses the expression tree of life, the tree of life, refer to anything that is supremely good. Wisdom is the tree of life to those who lay hold upon them. Proverbs 3:18. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. In Proverbs 11:30, hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life. Proverbs 13:12, a wholesome tongue is a tree of life. Proverbs 15:4. So the promises made to the overcomer include, among other things, eating of the fruit from the wondrous tree. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life. Revelation 2:7. Here, it is interesting to note that trees played and will continue to play a vital role in mankind's salvation. See, the fall came after eating of the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Genesis 2 1 to 7. Redemption, however, will come to the one who was nailed to a tree, who his own self bore our sin in his own body on the tree, meaning the cross of Calvary. And those who will accept the provision made by the transaction will someday eat of the fruit of the tree of life. So here we can see trees are just simple creation that God made, but we can know that we all know because of a tree, however, which was made, which because of this tree which was made cross for Jesus to be nailed and die for you and for me. The possibility of our salvation came. So here you see, you can see around us so many creations and so many trees around us, which remind us that God has given his life for you and for me. So try to ponder on this creation. The trees and many others remind us of how good and amazing God is and how we are going to prepare ourselves, especially that He is coming soon for you and for me. So there are three trees in the Bible. The first is the tree of knowledge, knowledge of good and evil, in which uh, started the fall of man. When they ate the fruit of the tree of knowledge and the evil, sin comes to this earth. But right there in the Garden of Eden was also the presence of the tree of life. So that the tree of life was withheld from them because of the sin that they have committed. They cannot live eternally with the traces of sin. That's why God did not allow them to eat the tree of life because of the because of the sin that they have committed, and they cannot live eternally with the choices of sinful nature in them, and they can never die. They will never die if they eat the tree of life. So God has provided a solution for the problem of man, and that is the solution was that someone must die for them. And it's not just a simple solution because is God and heaven. Enjoy all the glories, all free but sin. So the third tree that we can see in the Bible is the one where I said was made to be the cross, wherein Jesus was crucified and died for you and for me. Let's Creator, every Santos, thank you. Hi, thank you for watching. I'm about to end this. This is the second episode I have for this morning vlog here in Pantabangan. And we're about to start with our, we're going to start with our, some of the places we can have here. Yeah, we can sit here and also we can uh, go around or roam around this area. So we can see that the beauty of nature is the thing that you can see around here. It will remind us of our great God, our great and wonderful God who is always there for us. And the tree, the tree, yung tatlong tree, the three trees in the Bible that reminds us of how great is God's love for you and for me. So they will always be a reminder for us that we must uphold, we must take hold on our faith in God in order to have this wonderful experience with God and His creation. So here, I'm very, very proud to present to you God's creation of this wonderful place, Desmond Park here in Pantabangan, Nueva Ecija. You will be rewarded if you want around us. And you will always remember that God's presence is in this place. Again, thank you. And thank you again. And may God bless us today as we started our devotional for this morning devotional during our conference here. We have our prayer conference of the LE, Let's Tour Evangelist, doing right now here in Desmond Park, Pantabangan, Nueva Ecija. Thank you for watching and God bless us this morning.